Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we are super excited to introduce something that will make your machine learning journey a lot smoother and faster: cloud computing. We have created a Colab Notebook that lets you easily train our models using cloud-based GPUs, taking full advantage of Google Colab's powerful cloud compute resources. Whether you are working with Aloha Kits or any other datasets, this notebook makes training faster and simpler. Let's dive into how it works and why it's a game changer. So why use Colab Notebook? Well, not everyone has access to powerful hardware locally, especially GPUs, which are critical for speeding up machine learning tasks. Using Colab, you can easily leverage the cloud to accelerate your training, and our notebook is designed to make this process seamless. With just few clicks, you'll be able to configure your environment, download your datasets from Hugging Face, and start training your model, all while using powerful GPUs, reducing your training time by half. Before we dive into using Google Colab Notebooks, there are a few important things to keep in mind. First off, you'll need to make sure you have the right subscription plans that provide access to GPUs like A100 or T4. These GPUs are crucial for speeding up your training, so be sure to review the subscription options to see what best fits your needs. Also, if you're resuming a previous training session, remember to have the last checkpoint saved and available. Without it, you won't be able to pick up where you left off. If you're starting fresh, don't worry about it, but it's important to note if you plan to continue from a previous run. You'll also need Hugging Face token to access the platform. You can generate this token from Hugging Face account under Settings section. Once you've got your token, enter it in the notebook. We have also made it really simple to select the datasets you want to train on. All you need to do is explore the Trusted Robotics community page on Hugging Face, where you'll find a variety of datasets ready to be used. Once you have decided, just copy the dataset repo ID and paste it into the notebook. You can either use a community dataset or your own. Next, you'll need to provide a job name and an output directory for training session. This is where your model's results will be stored. Make sure to use a simple name without any special characters to avoid issues. If you want to resume your training from the previous checkpoint, you can easily do that too. Just select the option and the notebook will continue from where you have left off. Next, you will enter the repository ID where your trained model will be stored from Hugging Face. It's simple, just use the format username/repository name. For example, Trusted Robotics community/Aloha static logo assembly. This ensures your model is stored correctly for easy access and sharing. Finally, you decide if you want to save your training outputs locally. Just type yes or no depending on your preference. The next code cell installs the necessary dependencies for your project, including key libraries like Pyreal Sense2, Dynamics SDK, and LitterBot, ensuring everything is set up for smooth training and operations. This code cell logs you into Hugging Face using your access token. If your token is set up correctly, you should be able to see your login credentials confirmed, showing that you have successfully logged in. Now let's talk about some customization options. Our Colab Notebook allows you to adjust various training parameters like batch size, learning rate, and number of training steps. You'll find these settings in the Act Aloha Real YAML file, and tweaking them is simple as editing a few lines. For example, you can increase the batch size for larger datasets or decrease the learning rate if you want to slow down the learning process for more precision in training. These small adjustments can have big impact on your model's performance. Once everything is set up, you can start the training. If you have chosen to upload your model to Hugging Face Hub, the notebook will handle that automatically after the training is complete. Otherwise, you can download the model locally for your own use. Storing your models on Hugging Face Hub is a great way to share your work with the community, and it also helps to ensure that your models are safe from any potential interruptions during your collab session. That's pretty much it. This Colab Notebook simplifies the entire process from downloading datasets, adjusting training parameters, to uploading your models, all in one easy to use interface. And the best part? You are not limited by your local hardware anymore. Using cloud GPUs can cut your training time in half, making it more efficient than ever. That's it for today's walkthrough. I hope this Colab Notebook will make your training process much faster and easier, whether you are working with Aloha Kit or any other dataset. To get started, check the link in the description to access the notebook and the documentation. Don't forget to subscribe for more updates and tutorials, and as always, happy experimenting!